Live from the Daily Bugle.
What are your thoughts on the reversing the Zabu nerf now that the meta has some other power players? I think undoing the Zabu nerf and putting it back to how it was would be one of the singularly worst decisions Second Dinner could make. And I hope that the people who are in charge of making decisions make better choices than that. Hey, Hack, thanks for checking out the Star Trek promo. Clear at level 5. Appreciate it. I think it's this. And then next turn, I will magic into Carnage over here. Oh wow, and they're completely full here at this point, yeah? They can't even nocturne my magic? Yeah, Zabu feels like a prime candidate for Activate. They had also mentioned at one point that they had a rework in mind for Zabu, but it was gonna be a little while before they could implement it. And that feels like, oh, that's what that means. This will draw Iron Man and Zola to my hand. I think it's this, yeah? Null goes up to 12, 17, 18 goes to 17. And then over here... Oh, do I have enough over here, actually? I probably need... This is... 13, 26. Oh, I can Ant-Man Nico here because our Nocturne's probably going to move. Yeah, that's a good call. Final answer. Final answer, final answer. Alright, so we lose the left, unfortunately, but we crush them in the center and the right.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Overkill it a little bit, but good enough. Just Mr. Negative Things.
Victory.
How is this not a top deck? So it's worth noting, if you haven't seen this deck before, that means you missed my best decks roundup over the weekend. This deck was in my high potential category. It had a small sample size on Untap, but it had really solid metrics inside of it. Kicking the tires on it today for the first time to see how it feels.
Snap. Opponent snapped.
Need our Null and our Mystique to stay in our deck here. Okay. Well, that's terrifying. Is it crazy to do this to make sure my null's a little bit bigger? I think that's right, yeah? Yeah, Kiss dying first is great. Means it dies as 2 power. Oh, they're a Nocturne deck. Rip. I guess I should play around that. No! Yes! Sometimes lucky, rubber ducky. John Michaels, thanks for the 10 months. Welcome back. Call an ambulance, gamers! But not for me.
Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place.
Toot toot! All aboard Mr. Negative Train!
Victory.
For the line we took. '69th like on the YouTube stream. Giggity. Thanks, Jane Jaws. Go Jax. Thanks for checking out the Star Trek Fleet Command promo. Drop me a DM to collect your gift sub or post in chat.
Snap.
There is something a little buggy with the new KNULL audio, yeah.
Snapped.
Like hangs around extra long sometimes. Her here. Slap, slap, boom. Thanks for the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. Do you have a favorite variant? I like the 1602 Beast. Is one of my favorites. Oh, you know what? Maybe I was supposed to play the Nico on +2 to get a 2-power Iron Man, and then Arnim Zola that around. Maybe that was the line here. Wow, Theta is an incredible high roll. All right, let's draw negative to null every time here, right? Rewarded for not taking the Iron Man line. Gonna draw negative null, and then we'll have the ZOLA null line again here. Easy peasy. That's a little sad because it means I don't get to destroy it as something larger. All right, 50% to draw null. Oh, I'm guaranteed to draw null next turn now, yeah? Oh, wait, they cabled me. They have my null. Shit. Nobody panic! I might be panicking a little bit, yeah. Wait, what? Okay, they no longer have my null. Does this work since the locations are off? The locations are only off through the end of this turn. So next turn we'll have locations back.
All hail Hydra!
Go back middle. Not quite enough to pull it out. So we lost this game to their cable pull, yeah. Unfortunate.
Escaped. Oh, snap.
So guard means we're torched here. I would have to win a bunch of flips here to have a shot. This wins the game some amount of the time, yes? A good amount of the time? Potentially even? Oh, I should Carnage right. Yeah, that's a good call. That doesn't matter, but it's correct. Actually, I should Venom into Carnage because the X-23 can land here, yeah? That's fine, we won. Call the ambulance, but not for me here, gamer.
Victory. Opponent snapped.
That's sure gap. If they didn't rug pull, holding the Carnage is potentially good. That's a fair assessment, honestly. That's so rude. I want to put Ravona not in the X-23 paths. Ideally, we don't want to eat her, while we do want to eat her. I think I'm just Nicoing here. This is so good for us if we draw Mr. Negative, but it's fine even if we just magic. I don't think Airship really has a clean comparison to other card games, CJ, no. Dodge a Snow Guard, we can dodge a ball here. God damn it. this means I can null Mystique next turn. I'll also have a 50% chance to draw a negative Zola. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate you.
So, what deck you doing?
We're playing a combo deck.
I'm gonna close the door a minute ago.
All right, so Limbo is guaranteed to be off here, but that was expected. We'll eat these, which will push null to +6 is 8. And then if we draw Zola next turn, we'll be able to Zola the 8-power null for 16 in 2 spots, which would be really good. We also need X23 to not go here. Ideally, X23 goes back to the left. All right, the X23 on the right means we're gonna be a coin flip now. If we draw the Zola.
So, what does this deck go about?
Actually, so hold on one second, Jakey. Am I supposed to do this? What do we think of this? This would destroy the carnage, which will destroy this, which will destroy this. And then that's a 6, 7. We destroy 12 total with the -1. So this will be 20, and this will be 12. Yeah, I think this is the line.
So, what deck were you doing?
So this card takes all of the power and energy costs of the cards in our decks and flips them.
Wait, you know, when something's expensive, it's cheap. When something's cheap, it's expensive.
Yes, it flips them all around.
Like, for example, a really good card, but a local one,
And so this card normally costs 6 energy and has 0 power, and now it costs 0 energy and has 6 power. Oh, how big is that?
Wait.
Oh, I think we're gonna be short on the left, gamers. If X23 goes back to the right, do we get them there?
What's the energy to the power?
Do we have enough on the right? I don't know that we do. No, I think we're short there, yeah? Shoot. Wait, we drew and then we win the breaker? What a sick game.
Victory.
So, these locations have the same amount of power, so they tie. And then the tiebreaker is who has more stats overall. So we have 11 more than them here, and they have 4 more than us here.
Yeah, but
That's a really neat set.
so should something happen which kind of gives everything all the power?
Yep, the tower ties up. All right, I gotta run some ads, Jacob, and I need to run to the bathroom. It's actually against the Twitch rules for you to be on my stream while I'm not here. So you gotta come out with me. Gamers, we're gonna play some more of this negative deck when we get back. It's gonna run down the gold ticket. I'm gonna BRB for a second first. Here, BRB. All right, we're all done pedaling because lunch is here. Which airship variant do you like the best? You know, I haven't looked at them, to be honest. Take a peekaboo once he gets closer to release, so we still got 2 hours. Luatek. Is HE the only other card released that has much hype as Arishem? Thanos did too. Cards that do big things that change the dynamic of how the game plays are a big deal. And Thanos, High Evolutionary, now Arishem are the 3 cards that SAP has released that do that. For a unique play pattern that'll be exclusive to them. Thank you for the 3rd of a year, Storm Rider. Welcome back. Foxy Fox, thanks for the 2 months.
This land is always changing.
I think they're more likely to win with our deck than we are with theirs. I don't really want to show them magic and stuff, so I'm just going to bounce here, actually.
Escaped.
Seeing ads is my reminder to log into the desktop and up my subs. And FYI, you can click this link on mobile if you don't want to walk over to your PC. Drawing Zola is sad, but at least Null and Iron Man are still in my deck. Let's get Null all charged up. Time to learn how much respect the opponent has or not for Mr. Negative. My guess is 0 respect. Yeah, that's likely.
All hail Hydra!
That's a stay you're allowed to make after I play Jane Foster.
Victory.
Jane Foster and Mr. Negative is one of those cards where if you go back and look at a lot of my early content, you will hear me talk about how this card can't possibly be good in this archetype because it's so bad cube equity. But people just don't snap and retreat appropriately in this game. So she ends up being very good. I'm gonna leave. I think we're favored in this matchup. Especially with my opponent making bad stays. Unless there's any reason to speak cubes in a District X game.
Oh, snap. Opponent snapped.
Turn 3 negative with Jane lined up? Sign me up. Well, that makes it trickier. Actually, do I want to draw cards here? I don't, right? I want my hand to be smaller, so Jane's more likely to draw relevant ones, yeah? Because Jane's gonna draw my zeros next turn, and Nico could draw Ravonas and Magics. So there are 3 negative rocks in my deck, and there are Mystique, Iron Man, Null. And I'm drawing 4 cards. Do I want to play Zola for the sake of drawing another 0? Do I wait a turn to Jane? That's an interesting question. Yeah, maybe. Do I do this? Oh, I took priority by mistake. Something to think about here. I'm gonna potentially miss drawing one of my zeros. I'm not expecting them to be able to run pull limbo here, no. I think that's super unlikely. If they do, they got me.
one hit, two more shall take its place.
Cool. Good, Stace.
Victory.
Sure thing. You haven't seen this deck before. That means you are missing the most important piece of Marvel Snap content to release every single week, my Best Decks Roundup. My Best Decks Roundup, if you haven't taken the time to watch it before, is not simply a list of just all the decks at the top of the Untapped board that you could pull up yourself with a premium subscription. I do talk about those decks and showcase some of them, but my Best Decks Roundups also make a very explicit point to try and seek out things like this that I list in what I call a high potential category. Decks that are not super common, but have promising metrics that could be the next big thing in Marvel Snap. Honestly, I think I'm doing this just to get my hand down. And then there's 4 zeros in my deck. I'm trying to debate how do I leave a clean path for Arnim Zola. I don't know that I can. Ravona is technically more points than Magic. That's a good call. Okay, and drawing a 0 this turn means I'm guaranteed to get all of them. I think we're still fine, yeah? Even with losing Mystique here?
All systems go.
Yeah, I actually don't even have room to play Mystique. They could be an Alioth deck. If they Alioth me center, they would be at 1320, and I would be at 6, 12, 21. I'm actually beating Alliance Center. I win left and center. I won't get +8 on the right if they Alliance me, chat.
Victory.
Leech and Cosmo. This is actually low-key kind of a nightmare matchup for us. Come on, White Widow me on the left. You know you want to. Green Goblin me on the left. Even better, you have 3 energy. Oh, I guess I have priority, so it's fine either way for them. Turn 3, Mr. Negative. Nah, chat. Turn 2, Mr. Negative. Oh my god, I won the priority flip here. To have that work out. Incredible. Really living in the Matrix right now. Oh, and I can't get leeched, right? Because there's a dream dimension, so I don't even have to worry about that.
I am Iron Man.
I can get Red Guardian? Chat, calm down. They're gonna blink the Red Guardian out. I need everybody to calm down.
Opponent snapped.
Excuse me? The fuck is that? You think I'm not supposed to play Magic? I could buy that for $1. Magic's gonna get Sandman. No, they can't Sandman. There's a Dream Dimension.
I am Iron Man.
This would put me to 32 over here. This beats Eliath middle, right? Because Eliath would put them to 18, but I would be plus 12, and I keep this, then we'd tie here, but we'd win the breaker. I think I like this because it plays for all 3. They could Magneto us, right? I think that loses them a lot of the time, yeah? I guess this is a little bit better against Magneto, right? This is a little better against Magneto, right? We'll do this.
We are the future.
Hail Hydra!
I am
I lost because I switched it, yeah?
Iron Man.
Fuck you, chat. Thanks, chat. Love you too. Love you too, chat! Oh, fucking Twitch chat! God damn it. We also win if I hit the other 50-50 on the Zola, right? If I hit the other 50-50 on the Zola, we win. Alright, we'll see if we can slog this out. But like I mentioned, this is kind of a nightmare matchup, so throwing a game that we were almost guaranteed to win. We also would have won if they pulled negative instead. That's true. So we lost a couple of 50-50s, but it's worth noting in a spot like that. I'm never in a position to lose a 50-50 if I just make the better play. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even want to play the match anymore. I'm just a little annoyed, and I think I'm done. I'm gonna go play a different deck.
Escape.
JP Musket, thank you for the prime, I appreciate it. I can't remember if this was the second or third round of gold. I think it was the second. I just don't really want to play the polarized matchup anymore. Oh, I can't even check. It doesn't even tell me. Sedge. I have 2 hours to fill until what's it called comes out. I could play more Mr. Negative. I'll play more Mr. Negative. We'll just ignore chat when it comes to making meaningful decisions on the last turn. I expect most people playing Marvel Snap will do nothing but play Era Shabir matches for probably the next week and a half to 2 weeks. Is my loose expectation. They will at least be the most diverse mirrors in any game ever. That is 100% accurate. That's true. There'll be people playing spoiler with Darkhawk as well. I wonder if Sarah Control can counter both. Expecting to play into a deck like Erishim with Sarah Control sounds like an incredible fool's errand. Sarah Control only ever manages to win games by virtue of its tech cards lining up appropriately, and trying to line your tech cards up appropriately into someone who has half random cards in their deck sounds impossible. Sounds incredibly unlikely to be beneficial to you. This actually doesn't draw anything out of our deck, but she's gonna get +9 to something, so sign me up. Gobble, gobble! And the next turn we'll have, I don't know, 30 power null that we turn into 60 power nulls. gonna go out on a little bit of assume their Krakoa a little bit worse than ours. Thank you, Nocturne, for choosing violence. I appreciate you. Are you going to concede after emoting me a bunch, or are you gonna sit here and sweat in the proving grounds? That decides on whether or not we beat you. Boss, thank you for the brand new Prime. Mute it is. Mute it is.
Snap.
Good luck in the rest of your conquest bout. See, the matchup was really bad for me, and I listened to chat at the last second. I deterministically could have beaten your Magneto Center. I deterministically could have beaten your Magneto Center and right. What changed the meta to make this deck competitive? Honest question. The answer to that is there are tons of decks and cards in Marvel Snap that are super duper competitive that basically no one plays because they're not shiny and full of new cards. There is an incredible bias in Marvel Snap content towards focusing on things get fucked, Buttercup. Towards focusing on things that are new. There are tons of decks with low play rates that are quite good at Snap. Ooh, chat! I have something exciting I could share. I got asked to do the community spotlight video on the official Marvel Snap channel for Erishim. So I should have a video going up on youtube.com/Marvel Snap later this afternoon when Erishim drops. We got it. Editor did a bang up job. We got it all done. So if you're looking for, people have been asking me for specific Erishim deck ideas. There are, I believe, 6 Erishim decks as well as some talking about theory stuff in that video at the start. So it'll give you some tools to think about when it comes to building your own Erishim decks, and it's going to give you some example sample lists from me. So if all of the regulars could give that watches and thumbs ups when it comes out, I would appreciate it. Yes, yeah, I had done a community spotlight video back before. And they actually do a really good job of rotating through and letting a lot of different content creators do showcases up there. For reference, they do a showcase each week for when a new card releases that a content creator puts together. So this is not a new thing. It's the second time I've done it, but they have excellent creators putting stuff up there all the time. Yeah, we can watch it on stream. I'm gonna need all of you to do me a favor, though, and watch it individually, too, because I need watch times and thumbs ups on it. But we'll watch it together, but I also need you to watch it on your own, okay? Thanks for highlighting the move deck in your last roundup. It's been the most fun I've had playing all season. Pool 2 move was my favorite deck. I'm glad to see that archetype feels competitive. I agree. That's what I want to get back around to at some point. Do they have more than 7 in the middle? Come on! Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy! Call the ambulance, but not for me. They just didn't think we could compete in the Citadel.
Victory.
Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, we got him. What a lovely opener. Ravona and Mr. Negative, sign me up.
Opponent snapped.
Hey, good game, Sabler. Good luck with the rest of your conquesting today. I really need to move. I think X23 is probably going to be the card I'm going to put a bunch of splits into when credits permit. And she's in a number of decks, and she's like the only card in here that's not gold at this point. She pops up and stuff. You have 23,000 credits. Yeah, I need to see how many airship takes me to get gold, though. That's why we bought those. Giggity Gary sponsored 4 splits. I'm gonna throw in the 5th one myself so we can take at least one swing at day 1 gold. Thanks, Nathum. Portal. Iron Man still in our deck here at least. Worth noting they are a Thanos deck, so Reality Stone's on the radar. It's a purchasable booster limit 1,000. Yeah, that sounds right. Hopefully we'll roll some airship boosters off of Conquest stuff today. I have 60,000 medals. You know, play the new Hoyoverse game. My rule on loot box games is I don't play them myself until they sponsor me to play them at least a little bit. Brilliant. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. this plays around the rug pull to the best of my ability, yeah? I guess I'm still losing the center, though. Their Jeff could move, though. Oh, I'm gonna get +2 from the Venom. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, and if they don't rug pull, I get the best Iron Man guaranteed. Probably dead. Oh, come on. Oh, that's so sad. We would have beaten it if they had the tech card. Ugh. Freaking sandcastle chat. Prater, thank you for the entire year of support. Get you a sword to go with that shield. Welcome back. Our draw, unfortunately, did not have the bandwidth to play around that one. I just don't really stream non-snap games dribbling that aren't sponsored because my viewer count is markedly lower for my non-main game. So even if there's something that I'm enjoying, I don't often play it on stream or ever really. Just because this is my business / livelihood first and foremost. How much does the split without boosters cost? At the base price anchored rate, it costs around 25 USD for a non to buy boosters for a card to split.
Opponent snapped.
The credits plus the gold. You say it is your full-time job. It is. Pretty even Black Vortex, all things considered, honestly. Not a damn Shang. Shang's not too common in these little zoo decks. New card releases about an hour and a half. What do we think of this into Zola the Agatha? I think I'm into it. I think the way this is going, I'd rather not magic. That's close though. Hopefully we draw KNULL or Iron Man next turn, or things go a little south for us.
All hail Hydra!
Yeah, that's the concern. Sedge. Maybe Iron Man and KNULL are just good enough that I'm supposed to magic the right last turn. I heard 50% hit one of them, but now we're no longer a luck. Oh, they punted the middle. chat here to take our money. Rip. Let's try to get one more in. I like to try and end on a win. Feel like we have enough here for a highlight. We had some good games in here, even if I threw one of the ones in the middle.
Opponent snapped.
Melvier, thank you for the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. Oh, they're snapbacking my hand turn. Locations are stellar for us. Yeah, I agree. This year's Pride variants are the best they've done for that so far. Quite stellar. I think it's this.
Hail Hydra!
I only played one thing here. I guess it could be a Nocturne if they're looking to clear Limbo. Visions. We're gonna get another turn. This means I'm guaranteed to draw the remainder of my deck, yeah? So we're gonna get Null Iron Man Carnage. Yeah, it's actually the nuts. Oh, I should negative right so it impacts the Null one less. Yeah. Good call. Your Nocturne is a day late and $1 short. Yeah, Nico is so good. right? You want to play for all three and Mystique the Null left? Yeah, that seems fine. Yeah, I like that. Oh no! Fuck! Not Shang-Chi! Oh shit! Oh, yikes!
I am Iron Man.
So long, tech guards.
Victory.
Oh, the ambulance, but not for us. All right, that's a solid one dead on gamers. The tech was fun. I had low expectations going into this. This was one of the decks we highlighted in the high potential category, but it was still a Mr. Negative deck, and those can always be a little hit or miss. I think the big thing that stands out in my mind from playing this is the non-negative games felt reasonably serviceable. Ravona letting you go null into Zola, or Magic letting you go null into Zola felt really clean. The thing that came up in that last game actually came up a few times over the course of the set where, like, we rolled Nico on draw mode and had Mr. Negative late. So it was just like a turn 5 or turn 6, like, instant negative, have 3 negative cards at the last second, which was incredibly sweet. So, yeah, if you are a Mr. Negative enjoyer, I think I give this one the seal of approval. Felt real clean.